Hello everyone, Game Guy's the name, and gaming is my game. We're back with another installment of Let's Learn League, a series designed to teach and inform all you leaguers and leaguettes to make you a better summoner, veterans, and novices alike. In our previous episode, we discussed the basics of League of Legends, the basic mechanics of the game, the user interface, and how to buy items. Today, we will be discussing two things, one of them being the most important concept that you must remember to be anywhere near competent at League of Legends. Last hitting. The other thing, the different roles. First, we will go over each of the 5 roles in League of Legends. Now, as I stated in the previous video, there are 3 lanes. The top lane, the middle lane, and the bottom lane. In the bottom lane, you'll find the ADC and support. The ADC, which stands for Attack Damage Carry, is undoubtedly the most essential member of your team. They will, hopefully, be the member that can output the most raw physical damage from a safe distance. Attack damage carries are marksmen with ranged auto attacks that build up lots of physical damage. A few examples of this are Ashe, Twitch, Lucian, Vayne, Corki, and Misfortune. Accompanying the ADC in the bot lane is the support. A support is another crucial member of the team. They are responsible for placing wards, little totems that will allow you to see through the fog of war, or invisible areas of the map. They are also responsible for keeping the AD carry alive, as well as your other team members. The support may be a crucial member of the team, but they are without doubt the most expendable member of the team. If you die to protect your ADC, that's fine. That's your job. Supports are typically champions that provide a lot of utility to the team in the form of a heal, shield, durability, the ability to create a strong front line, or tons of crowd control. Some good examples of this are Leona, Thresh, Janna, Braum, Nami, and Morgana. Next up is the mid laner. The mid laner is always a powerful asset to the team. Mid laners are special in that they have a lot of roaming potential. Since they're in the middle of the map, they can roam to another lane easily and provide pressure all around the map. The archetype of mid laners can vary depending on the metagame, which is to say the most effective form of play at the moment. Currently, some popular mid laners include Syndra, Jace, Xerath, Yasuo, Zed, and Fizz, but a mid laner can be anyone that has high burst, someone that's strong in the solo lane, and or can roam effectively. The next role is the top laner. The top laner stands apart from all the others in the fact that, well, they don't see as much action until later in the game, if they see any action at all. Top laners are the farthest out from any other lane, and they are typically tanks or bruisers like Jax, Maokai, Nidalee, or Darius. There are some exceptions to this, however. Some top laners aren't bruisers or tanks at all, someone like Teemo or Lulu. The final role, and my personal best and favorite role, is the jungler. By now, you've noticed the areas in between all 3 lanes. The jungle. A jungler can effectively farm for golden experience in the jungle while being able to gank effectively. What is a gank? Well, I'll discuss that in another video, but for now, know that a gank is coming into a lane to assist in killing the enemy straight off, or pressuring them out of lane, or just provide pressure, period. Junglers can sometimes fit a myriad of other roles. For example, Jax may be an effective top laner, but he can also succeed as a jungler. Some other notable junglers are Warwick, Zac, Nunu, Rek'Sai, Jarvan, and Lee Sin. Well, that just about covers all of the roles in League of Legends. Now I'll go into more detail about each specific role. Actually, no, my mistake. I'm going to be doing that in another video. Right now, I'm going to be covering the most important part of League of Legends, period. Far more important than any of the roles, far more important than anything I've already said. Farming. Last-hitting minions. Creep score, or CS for short. This is your primary method of earning gold in the game. Now, bear in mind, supports don't last-hit minions. They have other methods of earning gold, which I will talk about in their respective videos. So just remember that they don't take the last hit from the ADC. Now, back to what I was saying before. When a minion dies near you, you'll gain experience. However, you will earn gold and bonus experience if you deal the killing blow to a minion. Now, if you can't last hit correctly, then you really won't be able to earn much gold. And in turn, you won't be able to buy items to make yourself stronger, and in turn, it makes it harder for you to get past your enemies and achieve the objective of the game. So, how do you last hit effectively? Well, that takes practice. Every champion has a different amount of attack damage, meaning the timing can be very different between champions. It also depends on the windup for their auto attacks. It depends on what and how many items you have. You can even last hit with skills if you want to, but for the most part, it will be wanting to last hit with your autos, depending on what champion you're using. Now, The most efficient way to learn to CS properly, head into a custom game. Custom game you can set up on your own. Don't set any bots, don't set anything else, just you, the lane, and the minions. And don't take any runes or masteries. You're probably wondering what are runes or masteries. We'll talk about that later, but for now, just don't take any runes, don't take any masteries, don't take anything. Heck, don't even buy any items. You can buy items if you want to, so you can get an idea of, how much gold they cost and such, but don't get any items for the most part. Just sit down in lane and try and hit last minions. And if you do this, then I can assure you, you will be able to last it effectively in most any situation. Oh, speaking of which, there are times where you may have to last hit minions under a turret if you're having a rough time in lane. If this is the case, and remember this well, let the turret hit the melee minions twice before you hit any of them. For the caster minions, let the turret hit them once before you hit them. Or if you can't deal a killing blow automatically after the turret hits them once, then hit them once first, then let the turret hit them, and then hit them one last time. And that will be enough to deal with a killing blow. Remember, last hitting is your top priority, so try and practice to keep your gold income high. If your CS is good, then you should have approximately 70 to 100 CS every 10 minutes. So if you're looking for a good margin of what your CS should be every so often, then you can use that as a guide. Well, that's about it for this tutorial, everyone. I hope it was informative enough and it helped you in some way. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more tutorials and gameplay videos. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.